Warriors throughout time were those who understood their purpose and trained relentlessly to master themselves. Warriors were fearless in living, knowing their gifts and developing them throughout their life. I've been inspired by these fearless legends, but for me, the battle, the fight, and the war is all internal. My journey has gotten very much off path. Bringing me back will require an all-out assault on my weaknesses. It requires I not react, but act. Taking action to defeat my fears and inner noise. Taking action to treat myself better, to reach the highest vision of myself. I've made the decision to master my spiritual, physical, and financial health. I've made the decision to become new, to become a no excuse warrior.
Yeah, that's the way you do that shit. Yeah, you do a badass intro, man. Rex Kwando. That's it, man. Man, I love me some me. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, welcome everybody. No Excuse Warrior. I'm going to do a quick episode, and I wanted to fit this in. I have been getting hit by everybody about this crypto and this and that. And there's an interesting thing happening. There's an interesting, and if I look over here, it's because I look at Wes, okay? I look at Wes a lot of time. Raider Nation in here. Wes, VKCO, producing the finest Facebook live show. We're also on YouTube right now. And so, you know, that's true. And by the way, if you can go ahead, Wes, I forgot to ask you about this. Set up a chat room here when you can. Yeah, exactly, buddy. You're on it because we're on it. This is the best Facebook Live show out there. We got it going on, and it's happening. No Excuse Warrior. For those of you that were watching last week, mwah, thank you. We covered the spiritual with Jet Avery. We got the physical with me and doing the health wager and betting on myself. $200 a month with the health wage. Jillian Michaels health wage. Lost, how much did I lose? I was 366, and then I weighed in at 358 2 days later. Right? So what's that? 8 pounds? Yeah. So 8 pounds in 2 days, 8 pounds in 2 days. Tune in Wednesday. We'll talk about what it is that I was doing. By the way, I don't think I'm going to lose 8 pounds every 2 days. So let's relax on that. I know some people are like, 8 pounds in 2 days. I'm a big guy. There's a lot of fat to give. So when you start changing up your eating and stuff, there's some pounds that melt away. But that's not why we're here. We're here for this. No, we're here for this. Yeah. No, it is this. But then we also got this. It's the No Excuse Warrior Financial. That's right. I'm looking up at the big screen on the ceiling right now. That's it. So this is the No Excuse Warrior, and this is the financial right here. So we had people asking about crypto. That's part. It is not the whole thing, but it is part of what's been our financial comeback. Real quick, for those of you, if you're just tuning in. By the way, for those that are tuning in, hello. How you doing, man? Pappy Sorellis here. This show being produced by West VKCO. Bam. We are the dynamic duo. We are the Towers of Power. And if you can't able to watch the whole thing of this is not going to be a long one, but you can always watch any of our shows on rebroadcast on YouTube, youtube.com/Pappy Sorellis, SORRELS. You can also watch us on Twitch, the No Excuse Word channel. So here's what we're doing with an experiment. I have filmed this thing. I have filmed an entire thing about this, and it hit us. We were watching the crypto, and we saw Dogecoin. Now, you've been hearing about Dogecoin. This is that coin that was a joke coin. It was just a joke created by Elon Musk. That's the guy that creates all the spaceships and technology these days. If you haven't heard about him, you've been living under a rock or watching too much Yellowstone. The thing that he has done is he created this joke coin, but he's popular, right? He's so popular that they're doing an SNL episode. They're going to do an SNL episode tomorrow night. Why? Because tomorrow night is live from New York. It's Saturday night. And so they're doing the Dogefather, or was it the Dogefather? I don't even know how to pronounce the damn thing, Wes. Matter of fact, when I first saw it, I was calling it Doggy Coin because it had a dog and an E and a coin. And I said, Doggy Coin. What was it saying? Sorry, Missy just texted me. When she texted me, I lose my mind. I'm back. Okay. So at any rate, so Dogecoin, I think is what they're really saying. Now listen, before we get into this, we are not financial experts. Experts, that's what we got to say. We're not financial experts, but we are go-getters, and we are riverboat gamblers. That's right. So if you're watching this show expecting to make loads of money based on our analysis, that's a dumb idea. But if you like to watch two guys that are willing to take a chance and make fun of themselves in front of everybody in public, well, then we are your assholes. Yeah. All right. But here's the thing. If you want to do it too, you can. I don't care. So here's what's up. We talked about it in the show what crypto is. Crypto, basically, if you learn from the show, the word itself, crypto, it comes from the 1600 Calvinist era, and what it was to hide, to be in secret. And it's kind of like what they do with the money. They kind of have it in these places, all hidden. It's all secrecy. When you get into cryptocurrency and talking about it, it's all boogaloo. But here's the thing. The governments, the United States government and stuff like that, they're getting pissed off about this crypto because it's jacking up the whole banking thing. Because here's the thing, man. You putting this money in crypto, you put money in a savings account and it does this. But you put money in a crypto account and it's all pop. And that's what's got people excited. Everyday Joes, everyday Lindas are sitting there making money on this stuff. Now, is everybody making money? Is it automatic? No. But the point is that the everyday person has a chance now to be making this money. Now, in the meantime, what happens? Is something wrong, Wes?
No.
Good. All right. I get worried when Wes is looking at stuff. All right. So, at any rate, what you'll notice in economy stuff, when you're looking at economy stuff, whether you're looking at .coms, whether you're looking at, especially like the housing thing, when you look at foreclosures, when the little man gets a chance at something, they go and tweak it and put in regulations and then boot him out and the banks make all the money. Well, what's happened with crypto is you get the chance to make the money, okay? You get the chance to really come in at pennies on the dollar. Pennies on, not like penny stocks. Penny stocks are hard. You got to really know the company and the CEOs and the stats and the assets and all this other crap. But with crypto, it's a lot easier, and it's not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, but it has a lot of simpler approach. It has an easier learning curve, and people are loving that learning curve. Hey, go to the chat room real quick, just in case somebody's in here. I want to see if anybody's in. What do we got right now? What do we got? Where are we at? How many?
16.
60 people already. That's awesome. From Twitch, from YouTube, that's a lot of people, man. 60 people. I have a lot of verticals that might interest you. Contact me when you have an opportunity. Would like to share with you all. Okay, that's Robert Sean Doolittle. Let's see, Charles Kalita. What up, brother? What's that say? Oh, miss you, bro. And then in Denver, waiting to get unloaded, then out again. So I get to watch. Oh, heck yeah, man. David Holman says DOG. Okay. He said DOG. DOG-double-E. There you go. Brian Hall may have said something. I can't tell because I can't see it right there.
Scroll up. He just says hi.
Hi, Brian Hall. Hi.
Sasha says hi.
Sasha, hi.
Morgan Russo says, what up, buddy?
Morgan Russo. What up, buddy, back? That's cool. So we're at 60 people right now. That is amazing. Twitch is working. YouTube's working. Facebook's working. And don't ever think that the thing that you're watching is all the people that are watching. No. They're coming in from all different. We got like, what, 2 or 3 different Facebook things, right? Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 different Facebook things. We got YouTube. We got Twitch. So it's all good. Let's get to it, man. Who is ready to get to it? All right. So here's the basics. Here is the science experiment. Wes and I believe that Doge is getting ready to skyrocket this weekend because we're seeing, first of all, it bumped up today, and it was like at 58 or something like that, and then it bumped up to, matter of fact, let me look at the latest on that, and tell you what, why don't we, this is probably a good time to, oh, by the way, I'm going to look at this other one real quick. Stand by. I got 2 different phones. I got an iPhone and an Android. I am living a very bipolar life. All right. So, all right. We'll get this going, baby. All right. So, let me see here. Okay. So, Doge right now has been bopping out between 67 and 70 cents, okay? So what we did was we put in $800. This is our science experiment. You don't got to do it, but you wanted to learn a little bit about crypto. You want to learn what's going on. Here's what's going on. Now, we could have done something really stupid. So let me make that really clear. We have the insane ability to be very stupid. That's right. Nobody's arguing that. So again, listen to me carefully. I'm doing this like I do everything in No Excuse Warrior, which is, by the way, why we call it N.E.W, No Excuse Warrior. See, it's called an acronym. I don't mean to be condescending. That means to talk down to. However, this is what's happening right now. We're taking a hunch. We've had a couple of hunches that we weren't able to cash in on, and this is our third hunch. And now I want to see if we make it work. This could be a disaster. I'm not kidding you. So I'm hammering this point. So I don't want anybody going, well, Pappy said, and he didn't make it clear that we shouldn't copy. Listen, you want to copy, great, but you get to learn. Here's how it goes. All right. Craig coming in, he says 68 cents. Oh, Craig is out there. That 72 was the high. Yes. Peter Johnson's coming in. Craig says, Doji, baby. So here's our thing. Let's get to it. We believe that our theory or whatever, or our hypothesis, the educated guess, we believe that because Elon Musk and Saturday Night Live, from the entertainment standpoint, are going to go, and we believe there's a lot of media buildup. We believe that the Dogecoin episode is a central part of how this thing's going to make a big flip. Now, well, let me explain a couple things to you. One of the things that Wes and I have been making money on, and this pisses off some people that are in the crypto game. And, you know, we get all kinds of people there. There's the know-it-alls that think they're just on everything. Nobody's a know-it-all. Nobody. You know why? Because the crypto game changes like this. It changes like this. Nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. Everybody just tries to collect the most of what they think they know they're talking about. Okay? So that's some of the stuff there. In this thing, you keep it simple. KISS philosophy. Keep it simple, stupid. Here's the thing. Saturday Night Live is a big show. Elon Musk is a big name. There's a portion of the pop culture media that's really been pushing this. Ever since, so Dogecoin wasn't really doing nothing. And then people found out it was Elon Musk. And then you saw, okay? And I'm going to show you that right now a little bit. First of all, if you want to learn how to get onto this stuff, it's called We Are On Uphold. Uphold. Now let's go to the other camera real quick. Let's go to the other camera. Tara, what's up? All right, we're going to go to the other camera. Here's what it looks like. This is what the symbol looks like if you go to the App Store. That is the Uphold symbol. It looks like, now that I see it, it's like if somebody took an alien and Venom and like a radiation sign. That's what the logo looks like. So there's nothing safe about this. I'm going to tell you again, there's nothing safe about this. Okay, so that's the sign. It's Uphold. You've been wondering what we do. It's called Uphold. Now, Uphold is based in the United Kingdom, okay? Uphold is based in the United Kingdom, and that becomes a good thing for a lot of reasons. But that said, here we are right now. Dogecoin as it stands. So here's what it's been doing, okay? So, and I really want to, let's see, I got to make sure I do the market view. So we're going to view the market. Here's the way the market has treated Dogecoin, okay? Now, this is like, let's say a year. Let's say a year. Okay. So here's an example of what was going on. And I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. I'm going to use a pointer and everything. So as you see here, there's so much light going on. There. I got as much light out as I could. I hope you can see that. Wait, there we go. Okay. So nothing's going on, nothing's going on, nothing's going on. And then sudden, whoop, Elon Musk comes in right about here. He comes in right about here. Now, this is the year-long view, so I'm going to show you. So that's what Doge did in the last year. Now, anytime the numbers go up, that's good. It's very good. When the number go up. Yeah, okay. So in the last month, this is the market view of what's happened. In the last month, here's what's happened in the last month. Now, one of the things that's key to knowing this is that when you get to this area right here, this is when Elon Musk was let known that Elon's behind this thing. Boom. And then they're going, and then now it's rising up again, okay? So that's kind of what's been happening there. Now, let me see here. So in the last week, if you look in the last week, this is what it's been doing in the last week. Now, you can get all this by the Uphold app. Now, real quick, why do we use Uphold? Well, first of all, Uphold had one of the currencies that we wanted was on that. And my friend Josh Landis got me onto this. So thank you, Josh Landis from SoCo Customs. I believe he's golfing in Las Vegas, or attempting to try to golf. Anyway, but one of the first questions people says, Pappy, how come you don't use Coinbase? Says, we do use Coinbase. We use Coinbase only for Bitcoin and any of the money that makes, like, so we tithe our 10% to 719 Co. As you know, that is our charity that we created, well, technically in 2018, but it caught fire last year because we really helped a lot of people out. And we ended up raising over $125,000 last year, and we gave about 115,000 of that to, oh no, wait, what was it? It was 110,000 to businesses last year. So that was pretty good. So going into this year, I wanted to find another way. Let me talk to this other camera real quick. Let me do that. I'll just talk to them. So really what happened was we wanted to find another way in which we could help Colorado Springs. So on my Coinbase, I have Bitcoin. Coinbase is a wallet that you can get, and it also has a certain types of cryptocurrencies. And the reason we had two cryptocurrencies to start was that every wallet's a little different. This one, they call them wallets. So like the Coinbase one had these types of cryptos, but then this one didn't. And then this one, crypto didn't have these, but then this one did. Well, we went to Uphold, and we just love the way Uphold's laid out. Is it perfect? No. I personally don't like Kraken. Kraken, to me, was cracked. I mean, I didn't like it at all. Don't even get me started on trying to find Seamoon. That was a pain in the kush. Okay? Yeah, Seamoon. Ooh, painful. And then there's like the Binance, and you can get those. And we're still waiting to get approved on Binance because they got to verify your address through 3 different lunar eclipses. So that's okay. Maybe that's why they keep saying to the moon. So at any rate, we use the Uphold app, and on the Coinbase one, we only use Bitcoin. And so we anything we earn, we take 10% and we put it into Bitcoin. And on that Coinbase app, that's all. So I do it, and it goes to Bitcoin inside the Coinbase app. Wes does it, and it goes into Bitcoin inside the Coinbase app. That money, we raise that money up, and then at the end of the year, we're going to give it all away to people in Colorado Springs somewhere, somehow. That's the 719 Co way. I wish we had one of those sound effect things. I'd go like, ding. Okay, so let's get back to what we're doing here and what the plan is. So Wes hit me with camera 2. Okay, so what we're doing here is this. This is the day right now. This is the day it's had. This has been the Dogecoin today. By the way, none of these screens show a precipitous downfall, okay, unless you go to the last hour. So, of course, we try to do this experiment, and it's like, hey, and this is why we're not, this is why, we say we're not financial experts, we're not, but we are riverboat gamblers, and we're like hustlers. We try. That's why there's a hustle sign behind me. See? Right there. Whoop. Right there. There. Oh, right there. See? Okay, hustle sign. Okay. Oh, by the way, don't forget, cut back to the other scene real quick. If you are watching this and you are brand new right now, don't forget, give a heart. That's right. If you're watching on YouTube, you can give a heart on Facebook right now. If you're on Facebook, give a heart if you're on YouTube. And if you haven't seen this episode or any other episodes, give a heart on those. You can go to our YouTube, youtube.com/Pappy Sorellis, and go to our YouTube and subscribe if you haven't. And as they say, smash that subscribe button. Hit it with intent. Okay, let's go back to the other camera, man. All right. So what we have here is, this is the last tower. So everything else, right, it goes like this. But in the last tower, it's pretty volatile. You see the peaks and you see the valleys and this and that. Now, here's where we're at. This is where we stand. We're not asking that you stand here. I'm just telling you what we're doing. I don't give 2 shits what anybody thinks about what we're doing. We're doing what we're doing. So what we did do, by the way, is I deposited 2 $800 checks, one for Wes and one for me. And we just bought $800 worth of Dogecoins, which was about 1,200. I think, what was it, 1,200? It was about 1,200 Doge. Well, here, I can look at my transactions. Okay, yeah, 1,129 Doge. Yeah. So we added 1,129 Doge. Now, keep something in mind here. I want to show you something here. We started this with, and this is a true story, we started this with It started with a quarter that got a coffee mug, a Star Wars coffee mug, because I'm into Star Wars. Star Wars coffee mug that sold for $85 out of an estate sale. Then we got a booth at American Classic Marketplace because we started going, wow, we can flip stuff. So then we got a booth for 108, what was it, 128 or 114? Yeah, I think it was $114 a month. And then we got better and better and better. And then we got a $500 a month booth. We paid $500 a month, still making about $1,000 a month. And during COVID, let me tell you, that saved our booty. I lost every gig, everything, literally down to zero. Lost everything during COVID, as many of you did. And that was one of the things that I told myself during COVID, because COVID did something to everybody. But it depended on what it did to you, right? And so for me, it made me better in a lot of things. It increased my senses in a lot of things. Made me want to learn a lot more. And so we took that $1,000 and put it into the crypto and started messing around with it. So this is our portfolio now that we're doing here. And we were up to, now, one of the things that makes this a tiny bit fraudulent is that we were up at around the 8,700 area, and you're going to see a big spike here at the end, and that's because we just put in $800, okay? So don't think that this total, but still, it's still an impressive thing. So here's what we done, and can you see that good, or am I seeing that bad, or like there? Okay, so there's what we did. So right now we're at 95, and now honestly, about 800 of that is what we just put in. 800 is what we just, so we had risen up to 87. Or what's funny? What are you laughing at?
Craig Jonini says it's dropping because I bought more. LOL.
That's how we feel too, Craig. We're going to go back to the comments here in a minute. But at any rate, and keep in mind, we got it up to 8,700, but we scraped $2,000 profit off it recently. So it was at 9,700. But it is now at 8,700 because we took 2,000 profit ourselves. So then we just added another 800, and that's why we're at the 9,500. Still, coffee cup to a flip store to crypto, a coffee cup of 25 cents that I bought turned into overall to $1,000 from doing flips. We took that $1,000, put it in, and now, by the way, here's the thing you need to understand. Here's the part you're not getting. This right here, whoa, jeez, that one there, cut to the other camera for dramatic effect. That one's just mine. Wes has his own. So play those numbers back for a second before you think that we don't know what we're doing. You're wrong. And we're doing this with the spiritual, physical, and financial part Wednesdays, 7 to 10, tune in to the show. But we wanted to do a mini episode so we can tell you about this crypto. So here's what you do. You say, Pappy, I want to get into crypto. I want to do this. I want to do this. Well, then understand what we're doing right now. We're taking $800 and we're betting on the fact, and it is betting, but we're betting on the fact that pop culture and the media getting everybody excited. We believe that if we put the $800 in, and it's called fishing, we're going fishing, okay? And what we're going to do is, we think we're going to see a spike. At least that's what I believe. We think we're going to see a spike in the price. And I think it has a chance to hit $1. They've been talking about it hitting $1 anyway. A lot of the other people that don't know anything that then get on and are called our professionals. But everybody thinks that's what you got to just be honest with yourself with this stuff. Like anybody out there's like, I know exactly what to do with crypto. No, he doesn't. Or she doesn't. No, they're lying to you. They do the best they can. So at the end of the day, we're buying this at about 60. Well, we bought it at 69, 68, 69, something like that. We bought it at 68, 69. Our theory is it'll hit 85 cents to as much as $1. And if it does that, we should have made about $300 with this. That's the game that we're playing. You don't have to play that game. Again, I'm going to drink a Coke while you think about that. Oh, that was a lot of Coke. Did a lot of Coke. All right. That's pure cane sugar, by the way. I'm allowed one. I lost a lot of weight the last 2 days. All right. So that's the game that we're playing. And we're broadcasting this because we're doing a live experiment, okay? So here's the experiment. Come with me to the other room. All right. Now, back here we are. Here we go. Where's he at? Where's he at? You in the other room? There he is. Okay. So, Dogecoin, since we've been on the air here, and this is perfect. This is perfect. This is the kind of guts you have to have. Because since we've been on the air, hold on, let me see. Is that too? Hold on. Is it, how come that won't focus this time? Is it too little?
Just when you get it close.
All right, what does yours say? So, since we started this episode, it has already dropped 2 cents. So place your bets on us, right? Say we're messing up, we're screwing up. This is, and we're doing this in front of you for a reason, because some people are just hyping up. Oh, you make money, you make money. And don't get me wrong, I've let people know when we made money. But the difference is, I've also let people know when we didn't make money. That's the other thing. I also let them know when we didn't. So, right now we're down at 0.669. So it's fallen from 69 to 66. So we're basically 2 to 3 cents off there. So it's already fallen down. This is where you have to decide where your balls are at and what you want to do with this. So before you think that, and that's one reason why we're doing this video. There's some people thinking, oh yeah, just dump it in there. Dump it in there, but you better have the guts to stick in there a little bit and see where it's going to go. Now, I got to let this do its thing because I can't take it out. I literally cannot take it out until after the Saturday Night Live episode. Now, let me tell you something. Of the $800 that we put in, you know, if this thing goes down, it's like even after the episode, it pops down to 64. And after the episode, hey, we lost out. But here's, what did we lose out on? What did we really lose out on? It's like 66, it's 66 cents, 69 cents a coin. So it's okay. It's not bad. Maybe we lose like $100 or maybe we lose $50. But at least in my mind, I'm willing to try to learn and show that on video to everybody else. Now, right now in this video, you might be able to say, boy, did you guys lose. All right, genius. But at least we know where we're starting, okay? And you know where we can do this. Your science experiment is happening right now. So if you want to play the game, if this is the game you really want to play, what you have to do is, and I'll just wrap it up here for you like this. If you want to play the game, and remember, you don't have to do $800, $1,000. You can do $8. Go take $10 and try it and do your own experiment. Golly, it got hot in here. All right. So here we go. I got to work my way through this Android phone because it's so archaic. Okay. So the first thing you want to do, step 1, you want to go and get, whoops, there we go. Okay. Step 1 is you want to get the Uphold app. Now, we're not even doing the game yet. We will, you know, in the future, we will put a link and stuff like that. But we really just got excited about doing this here. So go get the Uphold app, and you're going to connect a bank account to it, one of your bank accounts or whatever. Now, I'm going to give you a warning. I would strongly suggest you do only your account for this. Don't mix it in with your food account or where you pay your bills. Don't do that. Do not do that. Here's why. If you go put in, let's say you put in $100 towards this, it's not even on. Golly, these Samsungs don't stay on long. Okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. But let's say you put $100 in your account, right? You put in $100. Well, if you bought into, let's say you bought into Dogecoin and the thing shoots up and it skyrockets and it's like, and you're like, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, hey mama, I've been here for the long of the long. Okay, let's say you did that. Guess what? Another bill comes in that you weren't counting on and it hits your account. Well, the overlay between when you deposit will hit your Uphold at certain times. Well, when it hits, and if somebody else took out of your account, all that money you're jumping Jack Flash about is gone. They'll refund your $100 and you didn't get any of the profit. And that is what we call sucking. Okay. So if you do get your account, go get its own account. Put the $100 into an account that's only for this thing, if this is what you want to do. So it's called Uphold. And you go there and get it on the app. Now, once you get Uphold, you put your bank account to it. And then the only coin that if you want to do this experiment with us, and stuff. By the way, since I've been talking, Doge went down another penny, down to 67 cents. So if I can sell you guys on doing this, and I don't care if you do, by the way. I mean, we're doing it for us anyway. We knew that we were coming on doing this experiment anyway. So you can have fun laughing at us if this thing ends up tanking down to 55 and stuff. So let me see here. So you go to, it's down to 67 cents. So since we've been talking to you, it's fallen 2 cents since we've been talking to you. So there's your inspiration. So I'm going to try and sneak in because I think when you sneak in, so there you go. So then you're going to go here and it's called Doge. Okay. Doge, doggy, whatever. All right. And so it's like a gold, dude, like this was working during the rehearsal. Okay. I don't know if you can. All right, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go to Google. So you see, the reason is I want you to see what the sign looks like. That's why I'm doing this. So I just want you to see what the big old sign looks like. And I know you guys know how to read and shit, but I'm just saying. Doge logo. So essentially the Doge logo looks like that. That's what the Doge logo looks like. So when you get your Uphold, you attach your account that's not to your bills or anything like that. It's its own account. Maybe do $10. It doesn't, see, that's the beauty about crypto. You don't have to have, like, if you were to try to go to Amazon today, you got to have the $3,000 to get one share. Okay. Now you can go to some fractional stuff, go find those. But the nice thing about crypto, man, you come in with $10, dude, it's cool. You come in with $1, it doesn't matter. So if you want to do the experiment, throw $10, throw $100 at it. I don't know. We threw 800. But yeah, that's what it looks like right there. So you go to Uphold, link your account, and then go to Doge and get your money. Now what happens is, then tomorrow, the Saturday Night Live episode for Elon Musk, they're doing like a play off The Godfather, and I think they're calling it the Doge Father. Well, here's the thing. Not everybody has an amazing Pappy and Wes in their life that is doing this No Excuse Warriors show that's putting on an education in front of y'all. That's right. Not everybody has that. So a lot of the United States just goes off what they read and hear. They'll go on MSN.com and they'll read a quick article or sound bites and be like, oh, it's the latest thing. You see this all the time with stocks. And that's what I'm actually banking on, is all these uninformed people seeing Saturday Night Live going, ooh, I should get a Dogecoin. I should get a Dogecoin. So I'm banking on that. We are banking on that. Wes is with me. Wes didn't have to do this. Wes could have been like, screw you, pal. You're going to lose your $800. But Wes put in his $800. I put in mine. And that's essentially what we're doing right now. Do you guys understand and get it? Well, let's find out. By the way, next week, we're going to work on having a studio line. If not the next week, the week after that, for sure. But we got to see if Amazon gets our thing going in. All right, let's cut back to the other camera. Let's go to the chat room. Let's see what anybody got. Now, if you guys don't have any questions or anything, let's see. Once you stick it in, you never take it out. I mean, don't drink that because I care. That Coke is not on your diet, dumbass. Hey, man, it had pure cane sugar. All right, but you are right. All right, so Craig is still in. What do we got for viewers right now? What we got? Okay, we're down to 50 viewers. Okay, that's fine. Does anybody have any questions? Because I'm throwing this out there at you like that. Does anybody got any questions? Anybody got comments? If you got comments, throw them in there. If you got questions, throw them in there. This is the scientific approach that we're doing. We just want to see. And we could be dead wrong. Dead wrong. And if we are, fine. Or we could be way right. And that's cool too. So that's what we're doing. It's Uphold is the cryptocurrency. The reason we don't have, when people ask, why do you have different, wallets? It's because they all have different currencies that they allow you to get. Not all of them are created equal. They don't all have the same currencies that all the other wallets have. Some of these currencies are only in this wallet or in this wallet. So overall, we like Uphold. I like the stats, the graphs. The one thing I will say about Coinbase is very good as educational for crypto. They have videos on there. Every single crypto, they give it a description of what that crypto is about. Uphold doesn't do that. However, I like the graphs and things like that and Uphold a lot better, and I like the real time a lot better. So Chris Russo says, so I have a lot of questions. Well, roll them off, man. Chris Russo, I missed the start of this. Well, sucks to suck, man. Well, you can rewatch the start of this, Russo, but if you got a lot of questions, hit me now, because if not, I'm going to go see my beautiful Missy and go check on her and stuff. So what do you got? Hit me with your questions. Now, by the way, Craig is joking. Brian Hall says, we'll check it. Yeah. If you want to do this, whether you want to do it this weekend for the science experiment that we're doing, we just kind of figured this is the best time to educate everybody on this crypto with this weekend, because there's all this popularity happening and brewing with the media and the pop culture media for Saturday Night Live, which is airing tomorrow night with Elon Musk, and they're doing a play off The Godfather, and they're calling it the Doge Father. Okay, so we're just taking a chance that that's going to increase the price of Dogecoin enough to where we can go fishing. What fishing is when you are working within the volatility of a crypto. So if you see a crypto over time is doing this, but it's going up, and you see a lot of different peaks, but it's going up like a staircase, that means there's good volatility. Bitcoin has good volatility. Ethereum, well, not lately. Ethereum's just going up. But XRP is another one that has good volatility. Well, we found a moment here. Wasn't talking about Doge in regards to I know, Craig, I know. And trust me, I know. But I did want to bring it up and stuff. So we went and deposited a couple checks for $800. Wes took out $800. I took out $800. We went and bought Dogecoin at the same time. Now we bought on top of our other Dogecoin. So and we showed, where we started with that. We're gonna let the weekend play out. We're gonna let the Saturday Night Live show. We're not taking it out until after Saturday Night Live, Sunday, and Monday. We're gonna wait for that 3-day weekend thing. Maybe Monday night if it's still tanking. We'll maybe we'll look at it and be like, whatever. But at the end of the day, let me see here. Before we leave you, and any questions, I'd be happy to. Yeah, okay. I answered that one already. So let's see here. All right. So before we leave you, we bought in at 69 cents on the Doge. Now, by the way, here's this. Get to the other camera. So here's this. So remember this. This is how volatile this can be, and so this is why nobody knows where it's going. You just put your best together. You put together your best amount of research that you like to put to it. It's almost the same as horse racing. There's people that just find a way and a knack to win at horse racing, and some that just are miserable, and they call those people mush. And we're about to find out our name. Are we Hi-Yo Silver away? But since we talked to you, we bought at 69 cents. And Doge went down to 66 cents. Since we showed you that, Doge has gone back up to 68 cents. So it increased back. And so here's what that looks like. Here's what it's doing in the last hour. Oop, that's not the market look. That's our look. Okay. But I actually will show you that in a minute. So that's one day. Here we go. Okay. So in the last hour, it was right here, and then it got down to about here. But since we've been talking to you, since this is where it popped in at, wait, what was that? That was it. Yeah, it's 7:09 now, right? And we were on since 6:30. So here we go. At 6:54, it went down while we were on this show. And then, whoa, somebody wrote me. And then it rose up and up and up. So since 6:54, it's been rising up. And that's during the live of this show. So, and let me see, how far does it go to? By the way, I didn't know it did that. If you touch the graph, it'll tell you the exact time. New weapon. Okay. So let me give an example of what happened. We got on at this point right here. We got on at 6:30, okay? And since talking to you, it did this and went down. The whole time we were selling you on the idea of our experiment. And now, right before we leave, it's going up. So, what does that mean? Cut to main camera. What does that mean? It means you have to decide. But this is what it's about. And we're using No Excuse Warrior for things like this to show and educate you on what's out there. And educate ourselves mostly, to be honest with you. Because we're not financial geniuses. We don't. But we're clever. And we're also gutsy. Now that's us. And if that's not you, do not do this at all. You know? But you don't have to have $800 like we did. You can put in $100, $10, you know, $1. Just to get an idea. And, you know, maybe that's what you do. Put in $1 and see what it does, and maybe it grows to $1.80. Well, then you'll know that if you had to put in $1,000, match that up, okay? So decide what you want. But remember, as we started this show and told you our theory and what we're going to do, the needle went down. And I just showed you that. And then as we're closing out right now, the needle's going up. That's crypto, man. That's crypto. Crypto does that. The idea is that you find the types of crypto that may go down, but go up higher than this point, and then go down, but go higher than this point. And then, you know, it's just like that. You're trying to find those ones that are volatile enough that you can make money in between the staircase steps. That's the basics of it without getting into the finite science of it. Okay. So that's where we're at. This is our experiment. Saturday Night Live tomorrow night. Okay. So check in with us for sure Wednesday. That's when we're doing this show. We just did this pop-up episode because we were like, oh my God, this is perfect. The day before Saturday Night Live, this is the perfect way to do a little mini-sode, a crypto-sode, you know? So it's the Crypto-SNL. It's the No Excuse Warrior podcast. Crypto-SNL science experiment with our money, and you get to watch. We've told you how to get a crypto wallet. We told you which crypto to get to see if it works based on all the news that this show's going to get. Let's see where it lays down. Do we still have that outro? And then I'll leave you with this. All the best. If this is something that makes you squeamish, don't do it because it goes up. Rewatch this show if you missed any points. For those of you that watched this, great. You know, 60 people. That's a lot of people to have popping on. I mean, granted, we have it on 6 different places, but I'll take it. 10 per place. Awesome. That means the show's getting better. It means that we are being given good content and you're enjoying it. Have a great night, guys. I'm going to get on the bike and head over to my lady's house. You guys have the best. And again, not financial advisors. If you want to do it, great. If you don't, just enjoy watching us. Maybe we fall on our face and you guys can make fun of us for that. Maybe we did the right thing and it really does go up to $1 or $1.25. I don't know, but I'm willing to find out. You bet your bottom dollar. Thanks, everybody. Take care and keep fighting.